Folks, no rest for the weary. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the late night on campus. I'll be your host tonight. Donnie right there, my partner in crime, Jeff Nadu, the big man on campus. Jeff, all-star break. Doesn't mean we stop grinding, right, baby?
No. Looks like we're the only one at SBR that actually keeps doing videos. So, yeah, we don't take any breaks, Donnie. It's my birthday. I don't take off. I'm still raring and ready to go. And we're going to have some fun tonight. Home Run Derby is going on, Donnie, which – this one has been fantastic. One of the more anticipated ones. We'll talk about it. Lot to do tonight, and we're going to have some fun with it.
Absolutely. Big man turned 19 tonight out there, folks. Congratulations, big man. All right.
Yeah, 19th birthday. It was, not as good as my 18th, but hey, it's good to be 19, and I'm looking forward to my 20th. But hey, let's make 19 a good year, Donnie.
Amen. Hey, man, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Again, this is an interesting night for us because it's relaxation. It's the big man's birthday. There's no stress. I have no action out, at least till Friday of this week. Home Run Derby. And by the way, I'm not a huge fan of Home Run Derby. There was a lot of anticipation, Jeff, coming into this Home Run Derby with the Aaron Judges of the world, the Kraken heading in. Everybody had design bats. Stanton, will he defend his home turf? It's really lived up to everything and more tonight, man. What a great display out there.
Yeah, this is, he's a gift to watch. I mean, as a Yankee fan, I love watching the kid. And, look, I think we all thought the kid would be good, but I don't think anyone thought he'd be this good. And, tonight, again, it's the Home Run Derby. It is glorified batting practice, but watching him hit is just – it's pretty amazing. All these guys. A lot of these kids are – Bohr – definitely, Donnie, got the short end of the stick. He hits 22 home runs. I think it should be – whoever hits the most.
Yeah.
In a 4-game, eight guys, top 4 move on. But Don, before we actually get into the crux of the Derby, do want to shout out everyone. Thank everyone for the birthday wishes. A lot of these guys hit me up on a personal level and said some nice things. So I appreciate that. It's and I know we have our run-ins with people and stuff, but there are a lot of great people in this business that are sports fans like we are, and it's nice to have those guys saying that kind of stuff. Judge is nothing short of an animal. Agreed. Tom Marino, where are you at? We need to talk. All right, Kyle wants to talk to Tom Marino, who I get a feeling he's not going to be showing up here tonight. I think he got the message on Saturday, Ryan or Donnie.
Yeah, since he won the trip today, he's got to show his face in here. He is SBR.
No, listen, Donald Trump has a better shot of showing up than him. Not going to happen. No way he shows up. And if he does, he better stay away from me. Happy birthday, Biggin. What did you get for Chinese? I got the same old, Kyle. I got a little General Tso's, a little pork fried rice.
Okay.
A couple chicken wings,
Where'd you head down? Ducktown tonight for that?
No, I got it from Szechuan Garden here in the city. So, by the way, Don, I got pulled over there, and I have to tell you about that.
In Atlantic City or where? Where are we talking?
No, I was coming over to Summers Point Bridge in Ocean City at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. But welcome to everyone. Mr. Gallagher, Lauren, Jim Bean, Joe, Susanna, Michael Berger's in here. He's happy about having the show tonight. So, Donnie, yeah, let's jump into it. Again, I think there should be a timeout. I think that's definitely something that is kind of a good idea. But, again, I like it better when there's 8 guys, top 4 get, move on, and that's how we dole it out. Because I would have liked to see Bohr, Bellinger, Judge, and I guess Sano in the final or whoever.
Yeah, no, I certainly did. We'll hit the Home Run Derby up in just a second. Just shout out to the people, good friends at Bet Online, sponsoring the Late Night on Campus, as on many shows there. Big Man is also a big fan of Bet Online. And also, again, you see it behind us, the International Football Betting Conference 2017, the first annual. Going to be a great time down in Costa Rica. Sign up, get down there. As you see, a lot of money being spent by SBR, some free trips given out all the way around, Jeff, including airfare as well as hotel and transportation. But there are still a lot of tickets out there for transportation from the airport and covering your hotel stay and conference fees. Obviously, it is free. So should be a good time out there tonight. But yeah, Jeff, Home Run Derby, it's been fun. The one thing about Home Run Derby I'd like to say, though, Jeff, what's up with if I hit a pop-up, I have to wait till the ball lands? Why don't we just crank it machine gun style out there?
I don't understand that either. I guess it's for safety purposes that, if the ball comes down and it's obviously
good point. Good
they
point.
kind of look, I agree. I think it's kind of lame too, just because
I guess for the kids out there, Jeff, that are trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, you got to have. I mean, they have to be paying attention, I guess. You know what I mean? But
That's a good point.
Man got a free trip all paid for, and he is suspended. Yeah, listen, I think they should pick someone else because, again, and they will when if someone doesn't come, they'll definitely pick someone else. By the way, guys, I just want to make this a point, and I'm not trying to call anything, but hands off Allison or whatever her name is. I got that girl when I get down there. I'm gonna find out where she is and take care of that.
Who is that?
The girl that did the picking.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I got to think for accents, so I'll have to make that happen. But yeah, the timeout thing is cool. I think that's fine, but I don't like the having to wait for the kids to get to it. But I guess kids get hurt and it's like a focus kind of thing. But the final is about to start. Donnie, I'm surprised Miguel Sano got here. I actually had a bet that he would lose in the first round. I did not think he would do particularly well in this competition.
Snuck in through the back door too in the first round.
Yeah, and he didn't really even do that well. I mean, he had 11 home runs, which isn't really great. Yeah. Moustakas, I feel like if he's not waiting for time to run until he gets his next pitch for the high fly balls. I think he may have won that first round, but we'll see. It's going to be hard to think that Judge is going to lose, right, Donnie?
No, it's got to be. I mean, Jeff, his misses, as they were saying all night, the flick of the wrist, and he's just hitting like 400-foot blast to opposite field. I mean, most of the time in the home run derby, you see somebody hit one in the opposite field. It's usually a shank or a miss or a pop-up, and he's laser balling them out there, man.
Yeah, one thing I do want to point out, listen, I think Jess Mendoza is pretty hot. I mean, I really do. There's something about her, but the whole yelling thing is getting pretty irritating. I mean, it's like she's never seen a home run hit before. It's like, dude, we get it's hard and everything, and it's amazing, but do you have to scream at everything?
Oh, my God!
Oh! It's like, dude, cut it out. I mean, my God. Is that why Dan Shulman's leaving, you think?
I joked about that when I retweeted on that. Obviously, I don't think that's the case, but it's kind of interesting why. I mean, that's a high-paying gig there, Jeff, the Sunday night crew, and you're the play-by-play guy. That's a pretty high-paying gig to just say, I'm going to step – I never trust that I'm going to step away and, spend some time with my family and stuff like that. So I don't ever buy that, but that's an interesting one by Dan Shulman.
Sano, a minute and a half in, he's got one home run. So not looking good for the big guy here. How old am I today? I am 28 years old, sir. So, and again, Ryan, I keep calling you Ryan. I did a show with my friend Ryan. Donnie. So a Friday night, we did our show, right?
Yeah.
I had a broad coming over, which I made clear.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes over, and this is our first, we haven't met before. It was kind of a meeting through someone else. And no, she was not a fucking hooker, all you fucks. So she comes, and we start hanging out. We're talking, whatever. And she asked me how old I was. I guess she thought I was like, whatever. I go, well, how old do you think I am? She goes, I don't know, 36. I said, 36. I said, nah, I'm 27 at the time. Do I look 36? And that's
pretty good.
I'm older than you. I would be older than you, wouldn't it? How old are you, 35?
Me, 39. I turned 40 September.
Okay. Why did I think you were younger than that?
I like that. It's a nice compliment.
What are you doing for your 40th, Donnie? We got to do something big for that. It's big.
Probably, maybe have a cake at home, fall asleep by 9:30. Do it up.
Yeah, it sounds like you're normal now.
Yes, my normal day.
And by the way, shout out to our friends at Bet Online, which we talked about. Actually, they have the current odds here for the All-Star game tomorrow, which we'll talk about tomorrow on the right side of campus. It'll be an abbreviated right side of campus. What we'll do, Donnie, we'll chat a little bit about the All-Star game and talk about some of our things that we're looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, and put a nice little bow on the first half as well. There's a couple of things we'll bring up, who we thought played well in the first half, who we think can improve, pitching staffs. There's a lot to go over. So we'll have a really good show tomorrow. A lot of entertainment, not so much as, we get that nuts and bolts that me and Jeff get into where we break down each and every game. But we're going to take a look back at the first half of the season and going forward what we anticipate and can expect. So it should be a good show for us, Jeff.
Oh, there he is. And what a surprise. Comes into he's down over 20 units in baseball, which isn't true, and he has no proof of that. He's never made money in any sport. Yeah, you're right, though, Murray. You know everything. Get out of here, okay? Thanks for listening, though, tonight. Why don't you show your face down in Costa Rica, you hack? You get a free trip. Why don't you show up and tell me that to my face? Stop hiding out a computer, buddy.
Going.
Throw Marina, you're passing up a free trip to Costa Rica over something that doesn't matter. Agreed. Come down, dude. Stop hiding. Don't let me ruin it. Come on down, buddy. Like Johnny says in Wheel of Fortune, come on down, or whatever that is. Price is Right.
Yeah.
But again, we'll be looking forward to chatting with you. So I won the contest. I'll absolutely look at coming down. As someone who has a full-time job, obviously. Tell me you don't have a full-time job. There's no way you do. None. No full-time job you would sit on here every day and have fun with us all day. Doubtful. But, hey, we hope to see you down there, don't we, Donnie?
Mm-hmm. I want to see everybody down there. Get this thing as filled up as possible. Me and the big man are going to be sitting in the back corner down there, going to be enjoying ourselves. Who's going to have a cigar with me? Vodkas and tonics down there, pina coladas. We'll wander away from the hotel, into the bodegas, the local bodegas, hang out, get a little feel for the Costa Rican people.
Yeah, I need to bring a Spanish speaker down there.
We do. I wasn't very, my grandmother, obviously being Cuban, all she spoke was Spanish. I can't speak a goddamn lick of it, so.
I know a little bit. Got a couple things I can say. But I will give him this. He is fairly he's got big balls coming in here after that little stunt on Saturday. But again, he can't stay away. We all know it. Kyle says save him a seat.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. We are going to freight train and go right through cigars the entire weekend. And I think, Coach Jeff, can we smoke in the hotel in Costa Rica? Is there any, the American laws, you can't smoke anywhere anymore? I doubt it's you could probably smoke wherever the hell you want down there.
I don't know. By the way, Miguel Sano with 10 home runs in the first.
Came back nice. So,
Judge, again, we're not going to jinx it, but, he's got a little shot here. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, Donnie. And that's something I was going to do, I think, tomorrow. I was going to come up with a list of things you can and can't do in Costa Rica that you might not know about. So I think that'd be a good thing to educate people on. Happy birthday, big man. Hope you have an awesome day. You guys are the best. Seriously, appreciate you. I'm still doing good in the July contest, so I'm learning from you. Thank you, William. We appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. We come on here and have some fun every day and enjoy talking about baseball. So thanks, man. Hopefully you win the contest. Beat Phil Marino for me. There you go. Donnie, up until today, I was banned from the forum. Not sure why.
What, for action from the forum or just like getting into a contest?
Oh, getting into anything. I couldn't get in the forum. I couldn't get in the contest. So tomorrow I'll join and be making plays every card until my 90 plays.
Now, could you make the play on the All-Star game? Is that up there? I imagine it is, right?
Right, the All-Star game. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. That's a good question. What did I want to bring up here, Donnie? So, Donnie, let me ask you here.
Yes.
What would you make Judge right now to win the home run derby?
Judge right now, 10 home runs, 700 to 1.
Yeah, 700 or 7?
700 to 1.
Okay.
10 home runs for Judge?
So minus 700,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
That's in his sleep. Like
going into the finals before.
If got like 13 or 14, it might be tough, but 10, he's getting that done.
Yeah, I agree. Give Phil Marino's ticket to Kyle Hamburg. I totally agree. Kyle Hamburg actually wants to go. He's not going to not come because he's scared to show his
but I think they have till the 12th, Jeff. Like, you can't just extend this out until like August 1st until it's done. Look at the lightning in the background, too. That's badass.
Right. Quit dragging your feet, Dummer. You're not coming. We all know it. Give the ticket up to Kyle or someone that's actually going to come and actually going to have fun. You're not going to come, so quit dragging your feet. Give it to him. Might as well give it to him. At least he'll enjoy it, But, Donnie, the IFPC will be a fun and great time down in Costa Rica. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to come up with a list tonight of do's and don'ts in Costa Rica. Because, again, Donnie, it is a foreign country, isn't it?
I've never been to Central America. I've been to like Jamaica, Virgin Islands. I've never been to Costa Rica. I'm looking forward to it because I'm a big fan of anything tropical. Just put me in a place with some nice weather, beach, which we're probably hopefully going to get to. And, again, a convention where we're just going to be hanging out. Love it. Damn.
Yeah. All right. We got a deal, Donnie. I've got to read this. I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
And he includes total fraud in this because that's what he does. He escapes and goes to making fun of things he doesn't know about. If you could bring one person who's been a client from within 1 year who's made money with you, I'll give you my ticket and an extra $1,000. How would you even be able to verify that? I could bring my younger brother, which I probably would, because you're that dumb to believe it. You deserve to lose it. Donnie.
And a G note. That's nice.
Right. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. I'll get my friend Harold to come down from Louisiana, and
he'll that, or maybe we can even bring Dave Schratweiser with us.
Oh yeah, he can film the trip while we're there. Great point. Thank you, Vig. Vig, I'm looking forward to meeting you down there. I have a feeling we're gonna have some fun. No homo. We're gonna have some fun. No, I believe him and I will have fun in the back room. Just
who isn't? Like who can go to this convention, Jeff? Honest to God, like you want to call it? This isn't like I've been to work conventions, and you got to sit in the seminar from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then they say, all right, you can hurry up and go golf, but we got dinner a little bit later. And the next day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. again, sitting in seminars while you're in like a Palm Springs or a Miami, something like that. This is not the same thing. Like, this isn't work. Like, who can have fun at this?
It's going to be fun because, Vig Simon's a guy that he is very funny, I will admit, but he seems like a guy that you could just sit in the back room, in the back of like a concert or something, and just clown on people, just between yourselves, just have some fun and, just talk about it. So Marino, again, we've talked about the records things before. Donnie, I want to, again, this is a slow night for us, so we can kind of talk about whatever.
Yeah.
It's time to put to bed the record thing. First of all, I've never advertised. In the last 2 years on here, I've never advertised one thing. Don't plan on it. I have a group of people. We work together. We make money. I don't ask for anyone to buy anything. I've never polluted this chat with, hey, buy this, hey, buy this. If you want to make some money with me, you know where to find me. I'm not doing this to get rich. Donnie, touts don't get rich. But
no, good touts. Actually, the correct answer is good touts don't get rich.
And again, if you were a client of mine, you would gladly have my record, okay? But again, you're not. So again, I don't really care what you think or what you care about. It's not my problem. We all know who you are, okay? I don't need to show you a record to show you, Donnie, that I know what I'm talking about with basketball and football. I don't think anyone I don't think anyone in the right mind would say, Jeff, you have no idea what you're doing in basketball. You're clueless. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't need to prove to you anything. You're the only one in here that continues to bash me and have things to say about me. You're a negative guy. That you just are who you are. You need to really take a look in the mirror. We all do. I do myself. And probably today's a great day because it's my birthday, and I should kind of take a look in the mirror. But I think you really should take a look in the mirror because I think the things you're doing online are getting a little out of hand, don't you? But keep it to yourself. I don't know. But Donnie,
Aaron Judge is going ham early. Couple 480 shots.
Ready. I think he's
already got his 30-second bonus, like a minute in.
I think he wants to finish this by like the 2.5 minute mark.
Oh my God, it's fun. This is fun. I actually wish. What the shame of this though, Jeff, is I like the Miami ballpark, but I would have loved that there was a little bit more of a backdrop where these guys were launching those bombs into like the windows. It would have been so much, and like a real picture like St. Louis or something hitting the ball like the fifth deck.
Yeah, the kid is. I mean, he's amazing, isn't he?
He's a star. And again, he's so, like, I'm not a Yankees fan by any stretch, but you can see a guy who's real within the first couple moments. In every interview, every interaction that Aaron Judge, I even have somebody who actually went to Yankee Stadium, Jeff, had a little kid, 5 years old, somehow swung tickets to get down for batting practice. Aaron Judge is out there. Aaron Judge walks by, and all he says is, hey, Mr. Judge, can you sign this for me? Jeff just has a little piece of paper and a pen. Aaron Judge tells the father, hold on real quick, walks back in through the dugout, comes out with a baseball, signs it right up for him, and hands it to him. You know what I mean? Just the extra mile. How would it, here, let me just sign this piece of paper and keep it moving. The kid would have loved it. But taking the extra step when you don't even have to win, how many times has he probably done that in his career already? You think it gets old, it gets tiring, but real people stay real. And that's all you hear about.
This is all you need to know about Judge. So my dad called me about half an hour ago, and he says to me, hey, you watching the Home Run Derby? I said, yeah, of course. He goes, yeah, I just turned it on. I forgot it was on, blah, 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 blah. My dad's not a huge sports fan. Anyone that knows that, my dad is, very much into work and things like that. And he says to me, he goes, this judge, he looks like a nice kid. I said, yeah. I said, he is a good kid. And that my dad didn't even know. My dad didn't know anything about him. You know what I mean?
I knew right away. I knew right away he wasn't a phony. Honest to God, right away. Within his first 2 interviews, I'm like, dude, this kid, this is the big stage in New York, and he's already got it. You want to talk about a guy that, you know, again, you can't project. Is he having a great year? Yes. Will he continue it? We never know. I mean, that Ryan Howard was hitting 320, hitting 58 bombs, and he just didn't give a shit about his craft and just, you know, fell off the table after a while. But if Aaron Judge is everything he's supposed to be in New York City, the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, and he wins it with 1:55 left. Amazing. And he's so effortless. I mean, he really is just effortless. I mean, look at him when he hits it. It's just like, boom.
Told you, Jeff, 7,000 to 1, man. Easy money.
Yeah, amazing. Donnie sparking her up. There you go, Donnie.
Yeah, you know, it's in the house, so you got to go with the fake cigars when you're in the house. You know.
By the way, Donnie, a girl back in Lancaster that I talked to, she works at a cigar bar. I might have to. Maybe we'll have to head over there for a little.
Yeah, so I drove by when I was out in your country on a Sunday, right on Lincoln Highway. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, how was it, by the way? I forgot.
Great. The weather was fantastic, like low 80s. You know, wasn't that crowded. It's our third trip. I mean, my daughter loves it there. She's only 5, so we've been there while she was 3, 4, and 5. Loves it every time we go, man.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot for kids. I remember years ago they had this Indian chief. He was like this old Indian guy. I don't know if he's still there, but I remember I always used to want to meet that guy. I thought he was so cool. I don't know why, but
at the park.
Yeah, at Dutch Wonderland. It was called. His name was like Chief Wigwam, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, Phil Marino. Look, I think we're all tired of your same old crap. I mean, stop whining. Go do something productive with yourself, will you? I mean, you're starting to bother me here. Get out of here. Boston token has arrived. That's funny. By the way, we will get to phone calls. We had a plethora of phone calls here. Yeah, and again, and that's a great point, Donnie. I always found it interesting with guys that sell picks and people caring about their record. You're not paying for them, so what do you care? You know, let's say that were true. What have you lost out of it? That's kind of what I want to know.
I mean, it's just a way of certain things. It's the same thing, you know, if you're a cop or not a cop, I would say. Like, what, you know, somebody's robbing the bank. Is that your problem? You know,
and let me ask you something. Here's another funny thing about this all. If, let's say he was right with all this, right? Don't you find it interesting that it's the same, it's one guy, and it's the same guy saying all of it? The same guy. You ever notice no one comes out and says, it's only that one dude. That's it. Not anyone else. I mean, don't you think if this was true, more people would come out and say it? So, again, we clearly know what he's all about. I mean, he's getting close to being removed because I'm sick of seeing him on here. Let's just move on. But, Donnie, we have the All-Star game tomorrow, which is always exciting. Probably one of the better All-Star games, isn't it?
No, I do, because it's as close to being real as the game as it gets. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. But what else do we want to talk? What else do we want to go with tonight? Because Aaron Judge just made the home run derby look easy, and it was impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want to say I haven't even really looked at who's going to be in the starting lineup. I did see I believe it's what Scherzer versus Sale tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the All-Star game. I feel like the National League might grab it this year. Kyle just got done watching the home run derby on mute. Mendoza, wow, is like Berman. Yeah, I mean she was just as bad. I mean, but she was just really irritating. It wasn't.
Yeah, like why don't you have like you get the play-by-play guy, you know, who's going to call like he hits this one a ton, and then maybe have one other person who's like an analyst saying, you know, comment about a swing or how he prepped for it and get ready. I get it. But just having 16 people on just screaming at the TVs, pretty kind of funny.
Let me ask you, Donnie, in the next week, how many, let's set it over under at 5. How many times will LeVar Ball be interviewed during a summer league game?
Man, I mean, it's fun. And how about tonight him catching all the slack, his kid for sitting out with a sore groin all of a sudden doesn't want to go after Fox. So that's another interesting one there.
I mean, and then he's going after Embiid, and Embiid gets fined.
B&B. I love that guy, man. I love him.
Did you see him? He caught one.
Yes, I saw the tweet. I don't know if somebody was saying he was, but it looked like it was just his hand. Looked like it had a golf ball in it.
Yeah, he was just standing out like the outfield. Just
monster ass hands, man.
But yeah, he and then I saw that someone in Philly set up a GoFundMe account to pay for the
pay it off. It was like 10. How much did you find? 10 grand?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. I mean, it was peanuts to him, but
that's the first I've ever heard of that. Like he wasn't even Jeff. He wasn't even cursing a player in the league. He was cursing somebody's dad.
Yeah, which I got to be honest. I feel like why didn't the NBA say, look, bug off? I mean, stop, bothering our players. I mean, at what point are they going to say something about it?
Big baller brand, man. Can't stop it.
Floyd Mayweather can't pay his taxes, Donnie, because he doesn't have enough liquor.
That's a good topic there. I mean, you want to talk about being a moron, man. My God.
Serious? I mean,
what's that?
Is he serious with that? I mean,
I can't even, Jeff, I can't even comprehend it. It's the same way Manny Pacquiao is completely 100% broke. I mean, it's just, it's baffling. But it's not really a surprise, Jeff, when you see the way they live. I mean, it's just expensive just to live, have a house and a car. I don't care how much money you made. It's the spending, because you're at it. Like, you see him everywhere with bricks of money. You know, he's going down nightly to as much as he claims that he's a good sports gambler, he's going down there with $100 grand, every third night, dropping it on like some massive favorite and getting rocked. But then, every once in a while tweeting that he won some game. But I mean, you can't have 15 or 20 Maybachs, and I mean, taxes take when you're in that tax bracket. You made $200 million on a fight. Congratulations. Wipe out almost 50% of that right off the top. You made $100 million, and then you got to pay everybody else all that. And then if you're not paying, we're taking those taxes right out. And at the end of the year, the government goes, yeah, you owe $125 million. And you go, damn, man, I only got like 22 million liquid right now. You're done. See ya.
Right. Yeah, no, it's amazing. It really is. And he's got to wait for his next fight to do it.
Which is a problem, Jeff. If you want to talk from a betting angle, that's a problem, because who says now, like, man, I'm not even going to fight again. I got this Conor McGregor thing. I'm going to pull a huge paycheck, but that's just going to clear me with the government. And keep in mind, Jeff, that's 2015 that he owes. What about 2016? He owes it. He didn't even fight last year. So What does he owe from last year without taking any income in?
Already behind.
Just what he has. Already behind. Now he's going to fight. Does he get, quote unquote, beat in a close one for a rematch of another $100 million because he needs that money? Interesting, man.
Right. No, amazing. So I'm stopping in probably for the last time to say very simply, I missed that. What did he say there? What a joke this douche is. He can't document. Okay, Thurman, take it easy, buddy. I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow, though. So take it easy. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Side note, Nike went cheap with their shit. I'm not sure what he means there. Nadal lost today, but who really cares about tennis? I don't.
I'm sure some people had some parlays with Nadal in it today, Jeff.
Oh, many did, and I'm sure they were being sold in packages.
I saw people. They don't. The stitching on this one. When you have the workout shirts, they don't really put the heavy thing on. It's usually just screen printed on those. But back to the home run derby. I saw people with huge favorites. I saw parlays. I saw over-unders in the first round. I saw people breaking down why they thought their guy was going to win the home run derby. I love it, man.
By the way, I do want to say this. For being such a scumbag tout, at least I didn't sell a home run derby package, Don. I guess I could have done that, but I didn't. If you did that, you're kind of lame.
Were you looking at Mendoza right there?
Yes, I was.
I knew you were when I saw her on first base and your head took away.
Oh, dude, I mean, her body's right, man. She's hot, dude, I think she's really hot. I got the College World magazine right here. Kevin, what's up, man? What's up?
Hey.
All right, take it easy, man. Have a good life, buddy. Bye-bye. Donnie, fake record. Yes. What are your thoughts on my fake records? They're pretty bad, aren't they?
Yeah, hey, I mean, they're about the bad as they get, right?
Harden is fixing to make $241 a second. Wow.
Yeah, NBA is just man, this is better than the All-Star game right here, Jeff. A little Christina Milian right there. Is that who that was?
Whoa.
Yeah, she's looking good, man. That's pretty good right
She
there.
always was really hot, Christina Milian.
Yeah, she was. Right back to where Nick Cannon, love can't buy money or whatever, or money can't buy
love. Don't cost a thing. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You got
great
it.
Movie.
Yeah. Great
That's a great point, dude.
Uh-huh.
Great call by you on that. Donnie, let's get to a couple calls here. Maybe that'll
get it.
Bring us, have some fun here. You guys didn't drop the nuclear bomb derby play. No, I didn't. Hey, Rob Job, by the way, glad you're on here. Rob Job called in the other day, but it was very tough to understand his call, so I wasn't able to play it. But I hope, Rob Job, you call in another time. We'd like to hear from you. Kyle Honeysett, Toe Marino, what shows do you watch? I guess Kyle Honeysett's a Toe Marino fan. He listens to every show. You won't miss him. He's like me at a food buffet. You're not going to miss him. Let's get to this one, Donnie. This one looks interesting. I don't know who it's from, but I'm interested. Got to get it to work here if I can.
When was this game?
Man, this is Burns. Happy birthday, brother. Today is your birthday, man, and there's not much sports going on, so I'm chiming in for a little worldly advice for you, bro. Okay, you're a youngster, man. This is first advice: never get married, my friend. Always fuck as many chicks as you can, dude. All right, only get married if you cannot do that. Okay. Second of all, never have any kids, dude. Never have the kids. Because you know what? They just become little whiny shits, dude. You know what happens to me when I come home and I say, hey, kids, we're going to have pizza tonight? At least one of the three kids always comes out, I don't want pizza. I hate pizza. Who the fuck hates pizza? Give me a break, dude. Oh, man. And that's just the tip of the iceberg with kids, big man. So once again, dude, never get married. Fuck as many chicks as you can. Don't have kids. And just live it la vida loco, dude. All right? Once again, this is Big Burns calling in. I'm putting my claim down to at least the #1 caller, and damned if I'm not the #1 fan. Booyah. Anybody try to come up with it, you guys. I'd love to see a call. Here's a normal call. How do I parlay 2-teamers into a 3-teamer? Do you guys? Come on. You guys are sad, pathetic. Some of you guys, Tom Marino, Bobby, any of you fools, come on out. 30 seconds, big man, it's not enough for me. All right? I need more than 30 seconds. You folks come correct on this phone line, all right? I want to hear you little chumps try to take out the number.
Here's what I'm going to say about that call. Other than the last 30 seconds, I thought it was very good. I thought
Who was it? What was his name?
His name is Burns. He's on the chat, I believe.
Oh, that's Burns?
Yeah, Burns.
Okay. Yeah,
that was a great call. Very intuitive. I agree with many of his points there. And yeah, again, Donnie, I have no issue with a lot of these guys. It's just come on and make your point. Stop hiding behind a computer. That's the biggest issue I have here. Stop hiding behind a computer and come out and be you. I don't mind you hating me. A lot of people hate me, Donnie.
Yeah.
But they come right at me and say, motherfucker, I don't like your ass. And I know who they are, and I could say, well, you know what? That's a stand-up guy right there because he don't like me. We don't like each other. We get that. It's all good. There's a lot of people I don't like, but I let them do their thing. These guys just sit behind a damn computer.
They do. Jenny Finch. Now, a baseball player married Jenny Finch, I think, like a minor league guy. Like, if you want to start, like, you're on your way to maybe you want to mold like a professional athlete, like as a kid, like, wouldn't that be the girl you marry?
Oh, definitely.
Man, Jesus.
Yeah, she's very attractive. By the way, she married
whatever. Yeah, who'd she marry?
Casey Deigel, whoever that is.
Yeah, he used to be a pitcher in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, don't know who that is, but yeah, I got you here, Jim Bean. I'm going to have to come back and listen to this shit. Apparently missed something good. Yeah, it was on Saturday, bro. Okay. I wouldn't talk over you. I would actually not say anything. Totally fine. Let me know when you want to call, and we will let you have – Donnie, we'd give him 5 minutes for sure, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I give him 5 minutes.
He's a contest winner too, Jeff. Carte blanche.
Yeah,
man.
we got it, and we'll introduce him. Contest winner.
Yes.
Which he didn't really.
Before we all know it, we'll be sitting in front, outside, 85, 90 degrees. We'll have the selfie stick up, and it'll be like 1, 2, and right before you do it, everybody says, "Grand Casino in Escazú," and you take the picture. We're all gonna have a good time.
By the way, he didn't win anything. He just got picked out of a hat, but he is doing well. So good for you, but you're welcome to call in, bro. We're waiting.
How about Pete being straight up today though? Number 145 won, and nobody was on there, so they just were going to go to like 155 or something like that. And Pete said, "No, that's not right. We'll hold this back, and we'll make sure we find number 145 out there." Bravo, Pete. Bravo.
Bravo, Loshak. Bravo.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we've agreed, Don. I think he's agreed to call in. But again, here's my deal for him. So, Marino, you have to call in by the end of the show. You have the opportunity. I'm going to put the number in the chat box.
No, give him till tomorrow night. Give him don't even rush it.
No, I want him now. It's a good time.
He's not going to call in now.
Okay, he can call right now. That's not my phone number. You can call private, block your number, do whatever you want. I don't care. Just call.
Now you're going to get like 5 people to call in saying they are him.
No, he would have to verify that it's him, but I don't know how we would even do that. Let's get to another call, Donnie. Kyle Honey said, your calls are way too long here. 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Maybe he's breaking down the Detroit pitching staff, man.
Yeah, well, let's see what he has here. It's too long, though.
Late night on campus. This is Kyle Honeystead. Monday evening, about 7:50. Jeff, I wanted to call and tell you happy birthday, man. Hope you had a wonderful day. I know the people that you love, the people that care about you.
Actually, I didn't spend it with anyone. My parents are gone. They left. They don't care about me.
Etc. Just bottom line, hope you had a wonderful day. I want to touch on something on Saturday, like the end of the show, the 10-minute rant, mainly between you and Phil Marino, and it's not, just you two. Like, Vitalist blocked you for a reason. Like, all I really want to say is that everyone, in my opinion, needs to get along, okay? Donnie and Jeff, they provide really good information. There's also really good information provided on the chat box. There's 29,000 subscribed. Obviously, the chat box followers, was only a very, very small percentage, a very small portion of what the show really is. There's a lot of people that watch it on tape delay, or a lot of people that aren't in the chat box that don't comment, etc. And, the 3.5 months that I've watched the show, I've enjoyed every single one of it. Every single one of them I've enjoyed. But it's the viewers that keep Donnie and Jeff coming back day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, etc. And I would hate for that to end. Just, it's really important, I feel, for everyone to act like adults and, act like a team, help each other out. No sense of arguing. Vig Simon, keep up the great call-ins that you do. I really appreciate those. And I want to give a shout-out to D. Patrick. Great call on the Reds on Saturday. Not many people were on that. I think it was Saturday. So, anyways, keep up the great work, guys, and let's just everyone get along. All right, have a great night. Later.
2 minutes and 13 seconds, well said, I will admit. Very well done. Again, I think I've made this clear. Also, last thing, I only start fights with people that start them with me. So, well said. Very, very good. Vig, call in right now. Vig Simon, get on the air. Let's bring him on the air live, Donnie.
Can we? Let's do it.
Contest winner who will be in Costa Rica after they gave him a trip. Did you see that, Donnie?
I did see it. Very impressive. I even reached out to him as soon as he won it, and he got back to me.
Yeah, call in, Vig. I got to hear from you. Here he comes. Here he is. Let's get him on, Don. This should be good. Yes.
Jeff.
What's up?
Vig Simon.
Hey, Vig. What's happening?
Let me turn the volume down. Hey, if I'm on the show, I'm on the show. Hey, Torino Tomar, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. We're all buddies here. You provide amazing insight every day in the chat box, like you're like a machine. You should be part of this community, man. Take it chill, all right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's past with him. That ain't gonna happen.
All right. Well,
he just resorts to calling people fat and ugly, and they buy hookers, and he has an agenda
is
here.
that what happened? I need to go back and listen to what happened. So I'm an uninformed
No, it's fairly clear, Vig. He's another troll on the internet that we and me, I've figured out basically. But again, I have nothing more to say about him. It's clear we don't like each other. I don't know why he keeps coming in here and he wants attention. That's all he's all about. But Vig, I have to congratulate you. From what I understand, you're coming down to Costa Rica. Donnie, how about that? I mean, Vig Simon, who has made a living off of, again, lightly trolling people. I will admit, I do laugh a lot about his insight. I mean, it is fairly funny. And his bringing up old presenters at SBR really gets me going. I think it's always funny when you bring up these random people.
That's right. He's going to be down there, Jeff, in Costa Rica doing that.
We can meet Dax Boyd when we're down there. That would be the highlight of my trip.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still living there.
I got to get in touch with Dax because if I can remember correctly, he did Spanish videos. I don't know if you remember that. He was doing.
Did he as well? Interesting.
Yeah, he was doing pick videos in Spanish, which was, I think, a good touch to SBR. I'm not sure why they got rid of it.
Fantastic. And do you remember I believe she was a Costa Rican woman. I believe her name was Sylvia.
Sylvia, sure. Yeah. She actually still works at SBR. She does the graphics and stuff that we throw.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So we're going to be able to meet Sylvia more. That's epic.
That's
epic.
Yeah. She's
all
definitely
the famous people, yes.
Yeah, she was someone that did she was doing, I think, some Spanish work as well. So yeah, they'll be there. Matt DeSaro obviously will be there. The bread man who
Oregon's finest.
Yes, he's taking on new leadership. He'll be there.
Wow, bread man and Matty Ice, epic SBR legends. Can't wait to meet both of them.
Yeah, and again, I think Vig, you and I, if I'm correct, will probably sit in the back and just break balls the whole time. Again, no homo.
Well, I'm not about making clicks or whatever, but I'll be happy to sit in the back and like shoot the shit with you. That'll be fun. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Periscope it. Yep.
What'd you say, Don?
We'll Periscope it live.
Oh, Periscope. Yeah. Well, I can't get on Periscope. I was banned.
That's true. That's true. You pimping too much.
Periscope doesn't like me too much, but again, we can figure that out. Vig, I remember last thing before we let you go, give me your favorite memory at SBR. There's got to be one.
Oh boy, that's a hard question. I was thinking about the other day, like the first time I must have clicked on that, I don't know, what was it, Jeff Cadillac thumbnail or what, it must have been some NFL thing 3.5 years ago, whatever it was. The seed was planted, some strange series of events that led to me going to be in Costa Rica to see these guys. But who knows? The memories are too numerous to count here.
Can I ask you a question, Vig, before we let you go?
Okay.
What was your first thought when you saw me on the channel? Beyond.
Basically, at that time, I was more of like a Tom Marino character. I was there to be like, these guys like think they can win and shit, like blah blah blah. And it's like, I've spent a long sense of all to just enjoying the channel for its content, enjoying the information, and just I like sports betting, so it's just fun to listen to this shit. So I don't know, who knows?
Who's your favorite presenter at SBR?
Of all time?
Yes.
Currently?
Let's go currently and all time.
Oh, everybody knows this Peter Lushak, and he's the all-time too. I mean, he's the keystone of the channel. I mean, without Peter, he's the veteran, he's the ace. Without it, it would be nothing. But Al McMorty, there's something special about him. The guy seems really full of shit, but also like really serious. So I like that.
Al's a big name in this business, Donnie. I used to get phone calls from his representatives all the time. Big Al. Yeah, I remember the guy was from Reading, Pennsylvania, the caller, and he was telling me how Al's a known winner, which Al's always done very good things. But I do have to say, Al, I did find it ridiculous that you didn't hedge your undefeated bet with the Warriors. But hey, I guess we all have our.
Well, he's too rich. He doesn't care, right? He told us that multiple times. He doesn't need to fucking hedge. Guys got more money. He knows what to do it. He lives in a Frank Lloyd Wright house. Did you know that?
Say that again.
Al McMorty lives in a Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Does he? How about that?
Wow.
It's like one of the architectural superstructures, like one of the most famous like houses in the entire United States. Apparently, he lives there.
Yeah, Brett, what does he have? A house like built in with like 6 trees and a waterfall?
Wow. I guess how'd you know that, Vig?
I can't remember, but I picked it up somewhere of his own claims over the years. Following him.
It's good work by you. That's really good work by you. All right, hey, Vig, we got to let you go. Tho Marino's calling in. Just kidding. He's not calling in. Must have been a mistake. Vig, any last words before we let you go?
All right, no last words. Have a good night, guys.
All right, see you in Costa Rica. Bye, buddy. All right, Vig Simon, there he is, Donnie, one of our first call-ins.
One of the winners, baby. And
I'll say this, slow night, Donnie. If anyone wants to call in live, you have the ability right now to do so. 717-220-3358. We're not screening. We're just putting you in, Donnie. We're calling it open season, Donnie. Like hunting season. It's open season here. What do we have going on? I wish you could come, but I have a trip planned into Jamaica with my wife. Well, we understand that. I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. I think I'm definitely taller. Okay, well, now we're talking about who's taller. You're probably definitely taller than me. Thank you, though, Vig, for calling in. Donnie, let's get to another call here, which we had recorded. I believe it's Jim Bean, but I don't know.
Donnie Jeff.
Oh, we have a call coming in live, Donnie. Let's see who this is. Very random. Speak. Yes.
Hey, big man.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Rob Job.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, nothing. How you doing?
Oh,
I
great.
actually have I have a soccer question for you.
Okay.
I know most people may not be that interested, but the greatest wager that I ever saw, and I've never watched soccer, was in the 2014 World Cup. And were you wagering on soccer then?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, I've been on it for pretty long.
Oh, well, it was when Brazil was hosting, right?
Yeah, right.
The third place match, Brazil just got slaughtered like 7-1 by Germany.
Right.
And in the third place match, they were playing the Netherlands, and the Netherlands were plus 250, and I thought it was impossible that Brazil could win the game. They just lost 7-1. I mean, I don't know what you would. That's like the worst beat I've ever seen.
Well, I mean,
Brazil,
yeah, but I mean, if I could interrupt, I mean, Donnie, you would agree, even in soccer, I mean, you'd have to think after losing 7-1 in a host country, you'd want to at least bounce back a little bit and show a little bit of moxie, wouldn't you,
Jeff,
Donnie?
I'm distracted by Christina Milian right now, to be honest.
You like Christina? Yes, very hot. I mean, Rob Job. I don't know if you're watching this, but she is fairly attractive.
Jesus, man.
which Christina?
She's standing on first base in this celebrity game. My God.
She don't look like she didn't even age at all.
She's smoking, dude.
Yeah, amazing. Really, really beautiful.
I'm a big fan of Christina Aguilera also.
Oh, she's a little different looking, but yes, I agree. But you're right. I mean, 3-0 though. They got the job done there. I mean, you're totally right. Plus 250. Yeah, I mean, you could either think they're either going to bounce back or they're going to just fall apart, and that was it.
Well, the host country, I figured they were more worried about getting plastic surgery to change their face because, fans, they go crazy.
Right.
So you think they gave a crap about a third place game?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I was just wondering if you were around when that game, I didn't.
I definitely remember the 7-1 game for sure. That was clear. Yeah, definitely. But you got to remember back then, the Netherlands had a really good team. Arjen Robben Van Persie. I mean, they still have those guys. Wijnaldum. That was a good team. But, yeah, that's an interesting observation by you. But, yeah, I do remember that totally. And I hope you bet on it.
It was the first soccer game I'd ever wagered on. And I was like, this is insane. These people are going to want to get plastic surgery. They don't give a crap about this game.
Well, make sure you get on my make sure you get on my Irish games, buddy. Get on them.
Hey, I want a big shout out to the bankroll. I mean, dude, SBR is. I don't think people understand how insanely good SBR is. I've been watching it since Peter Loshek was
the main guy, and you guys did football videos. SBR could charge people $300 a month for all their stuff, and I'd still pay. It's amazing, and I mean, you just can't give a bigger shout out to everybody that's working there and all the content they put out. It's just unbelievable. Yeah,
it's a very good source, and a source that is, Donnie, unfound in this business. That's a very good point by you, Rob Job. Good stuff.
It's just unreal, the information you can find. And then the people, everybody, they're not scum. There's no scum on there.
Agreed. Many would think I am, but other than that.
I don't know. The time you got to put out there and what you're doing every day, it's a good thing. I work a regular job and I work on the road, so I'm not I'm not on there all the time, but when I'm at home and when I can be, that's when I'm around. And the other night I called in because I had the Diamondbacks' first 5 in full game when they donked off that game to Rich Hill the other night.
Oh, sure.
So I had them on the first 5 and they were up 1-0 with nobody on, 2 outs, and an 0-2 pitch, and Robbie Ray let one hang. So I pushed the first 5, and then obviously they donked off the 4-1 lead in the ninth. So I kind of took it up the can both ways there.
Baseball's tough, man, in that week, Donnie, before the All-Star break, isn't it? Rob Job, great call as always, man. Just when you call, just keep the phone away from your mouth a little bit. You know what I mean?
Of course. Hey.
Thank you for calling, buddy.
No problem.
Talk to you. Bye-bye. Good stuff from Rob Job. Bringing up a 2014 World Cup game, Donnie, which didn't think I'd hear about tonight, but that was fun. We'll look to wrap it up here. Again, if you're interested in calling in, we like hearing from you. Feel free to give us a ring. Donnie, let me just get this last call out here. I think it's important that we get to all these people.
Just want to wish Jeff a happy birthday. Hope it's a good one. Enjoy yourself. It's a nice, relaxing day. Excuse me, I'm in traffic. Sorry.
We have a call, Donnie. A lot of people calling today. This is fun, isn't it? Hello.
Hey, big man on campus. What's going on, fella?
Lauren.
Am I live and in color?
Lauren Sturcio calling in. Lauren, welcome.
Hey, man, am I live and in color here, huh?
Yes, you're live on the air. Welcome.
Hey, does it make me a bad guy? I'm a baseball fan, but I really didn't watch the home run derby too much. Does that make me a bad? Why don't you guys tweet it like
no, it makes you probably a good
person.
Donnie, what do you think about that?
I very rarely watch, but I did want to watch tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad that you didn't watch. I think if you're going to watch anyone, tonight would probably be the one I would have watched. But no, I don't think – I mean, sometimes you just need a night off from sports, and this is a great time to have that night off.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this the first year that they're doing with the timing thing? You should be counts or they're not tuning.
No, they changed that, what, Donnie, 2 or 3 years ago?
With the clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's, again, we talked about it. It's irritating for sure.
Yeah,
having the clock is actually better, though.
Right? Now you got like whatever it was, 3 minutes, or what did I hear somebody say? You get like 30 seconds extra if you hit so many. Something like that.
You get 4 minutes, and if you hit the ball 440 feet or more twice, you get 30 extra seconds. So it's fairly complex if you don't know anything about it, and you're wondering what the rules are. Donnie, the rules you would agree are fairly tough to follow, aren't they?
Yeah, no, and don't get, and half the pitchers didn't give a damn about that ball landing either. They're just firing away.
Right, and they have an ump behind it. They like put his hand up.
Yeah, they weren't even listening to him. It was great.
Lauren, I want to thank you. We talked the other day. You're a good guy. You always have a lot of good things to say on the chat box. You and Bobby talking about women all the time. Always.
Tell Bobby, you can't meet any of my daughters though. I would be afraid if he got anywhere near any.
I saw our friend Nickels and Dimes was chatting it up with your daughter the other day.
Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, "Who's this Nickels and Dimes guy?" Tried to explain to her. So
it's funny, Donnie. I wanted to bring this up. It's funny because my sister called me the other day and she says, "Who the fuck's this guy on Twitter with John Calipari as his avatar always talking about you? I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, he followed me. I said, what the fuck is going on here? I said, you got to get rid of that shithead. Yeah, Lauren, you're a good guy, and we appreciate it.
She got a kick out of it. It was pretty funny. But you can see even people in the chat box are trying to I don't want to say defend you, but trying to explain to him when he cares a little bit too much.
Oh yeah. What can
it's kind of comical, to tell you the truth.
What can you do? We just got to continue to do what we do, Lauren. Who is all in on Costa Rica on the chat box? Me and Vig, and who else? Yeah, I'd like to know a roll call. That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, we'll get to after the 12th, because I think by the 12th, if you won that contest, you have to already have confirmed that you have flight already confirmed down there. So we'll do a roll call like next Monday.
I'm already coming off 2 monster trips this year. I went to China earlier in the year to see my daughter, and I just got back from out in Montana, so I got to take it a little slow.
Yeah, plenty of trips. Lauren, great for calling in, man. We appreciate you.
Happy birthday again. I sent you that text last night. You probably didn't know who it was at first. I thought about that afterwards.
Well, no, I got a new phone, and I didn't have any numbers to begin with, but I did know because I saved it from when we talked the other day. So appreciate it, my man. As always, you're a good man, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks, buddy.
Cheers. See you, boys. Have a good night.
Take it easy, Ben. Lauren, finishing up the calls for tonight.
By the way, Jeff, did you ever call in on the roll call on either 97 or whatever, or Hot 97 or Power 99 back in the day in rap?
No, but I would call into the I have called into the Come Up show on Power 99. They used to do actually Cosmic Kev used to do the 5 o'clock ride or 6 o'clock ride, whatever. And you would call in and talk about your neighborhood.
Yes, correct. Yep, correct.
It's your boy Scarface calling from 13th Street. Shout out to the J Street Goonie, whatever. Yes, I would always do that. Yes, very much so. That's it for tonight, guys. Welcome, and thank you for all the kind words, and even for the guys that don't like us. Thanks for listening. Donnie, any last words tonight before we go?
No, we'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, breaking down a little bit of the nuts and bolts of the All-Star Game, telling you, please do not gamble on the All-Star Game, but if you do, we'll try to point you in the right direction.
No, I actually would agree that is not correct. I think tomorrow there's a decent edge in this game, which, I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Join us. By the way, Donnie, just want to point this out. LA Dodgers have won 26 of 30, by the way. Pointing that out. Everyone have a great night. Appreciate all of you. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. Join us then, where we break down the All-Star Game and look back at the first half of baseball. Everyone have a great night. Bye-bye.